It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, first of all, it's Mother's Day weekend. We here at WIFO FM want to wish all the mothers out there listening a very happy Mother's Day weekend. Certain local restaurants will be extremely busy this weekend. Also, a reminder coming up this morning on the world famous Bitch and Bob Show, we've got Congressman Buddy Carter on the show as Title 42 expired at midnight, with tens of thousands of migrants believed to be massed in northern Mexico. U.S. sent agents and troops and other federal workers down to the border in anticipation of the program ending. We hear from Congressman Buddy Carter, who's been to the border many times, has appeared on our show, detailed how bad the situation is at the border. Once again, he joins us this morning on the world famous Butch and Bob Show. One final note from the Wayne County School Board meeting Tuesday. A question was asked by a board member to the superintendent. The question was, do we have a completion date for the James E. Bacon renovation project? School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly says the school system doesn't have a date, but rather a goal. That goal is to have the project completed by the beginning of the next school year. Dr. Kelly says work continues daily. He says those working on the project is ready to get out of here as the school system is ready for them to get out of here. And the school completed the completion of the school. Once again, the goal is to have the project completed by the beginning of the next school year. Again, we'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. And on the news, Sheriff Chuck Mosley this week reported that 63-year-old Kevin Michael Sakuda has been arrested and charged in that hit-and-run accident which occurred back on June 24th of 2022 on Northview Drive. And Sakuda is being charged with serious injury by a vehicle, hit and run. Again, the hit and run resulted in life-threatening injuries for Brandon Rhett Barber of Wayne County. He was 45 years old at the time of the accident, was riding his bicycle on Northview Drive along with his wife and daughter when he was struck by a white pickup truck. The case was investigated by the Sheriff's Department and the GBI and the Georgia State Patrol. Sheriff Mosley wants to thank the family of the Barber family for their patience during the investigation. Wants to thank all those who investigated the accident as well. Sakuda was a resident on Northview Drive at one time. He's been booked into the Wayne County Jail. Barber spent time in the hospital in critical condition after the accident. The reports are that his condition has improved. He's recovered from the injuries that occurred during the hit-and-run accident. Georgia's public school teachers will be focusing more on phonics and other approaches to teaching English that are supported by a vast body of research known as the science of reading after the state overhauled teaching standards on Thursday. Georgia Board of Education approved 164 pages of new standards for English language arts after a month-long process that involved more than 300 teachers and input from more than 14,000 survey respondents. It's the first major rewrite since 2015. It's expected to influence questions on the state's standardized milestones test by the 2025-2026 school year. State lawmakers have been frustrated by student performance in English. Just 36% of third graders scored proficient or better on the 2022 milestones test statewide for English, which measures reading and writing. Third graders considered the year reading becomes crucial for future academic success. The rewrite was already underway last year, but dissatisfaction with the first draft led to more discussion, pushing the process into this year. Governor Kemp signed legislation House Bill 538 and Senate Bill 211 into law in April, and education officials say their new standards reflect what's in those laws. State School Superintendent Rich Wood's on board. He says that Georgia residents have the guarantee that the states are ready to go. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, a special event is going to take place on Thursday, June 1st. The Wayne County Emergency Agency and the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce have gotten together for a Lunch and Learn program set for Thursday, June 1st at the Coastal Pines Technical College Public Tech Center. The date, again, Thursday, June 1st at 11:30 a.m. Again, the Lunch and Learn, people will learn how you can be prepared for this hurricane season. At the workshop, you'll gain skills and knowledge from emergency weather expert Alexander Booth, meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Jacksonville. And you learn about the weather system, Wayne County's newest weather station, and code red alert system. Once again, this being sponsored by the Wayne County Emergency Management Agency here in Wayne County and the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. Lunch and Learn Thursday, June 1st at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tickets are $20 for Chamber members, $25 for non-members. Tickets are available at the Chamber of Commerce. Simply call the Chamber at 427-2028. And the Wayne County Catfish Tournament right around the corner. The dates are June 3rd and 4th. That tournament begins Saturday, June 3rd at 12 noon, continues until Sunday, June 4th at 12 noon. This year's event offers fishermen the opportunity to win $7,500 first place payout, with other place payouts determined by the number of entries into the event. Weigh-in and tournament headquarters will once again be at the JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing the event can put in anywhere in the Ultimo River, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the fairgrounds on Sunday at 12 noon on June the 4th. Tournament officials ask entrants to please note you must come to the fairgrounds to receive your T-shirt. Entry fee for the event is $100 per fisherman, minimum of at least 2 in a boat. Big Fish Pod entry is $10 per fisherman. Registration can be done online at active.com or it can be dropped off at the Wayne County Tourism Board's office in the depot. Registration packets are available online or at the Jesup Train Depot. Need more information, call the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233 or check out the event website, waynetourism.com. Once again, you can also register on site Saturday morning, June the 3rd. The fish are out and they're waiting for the boats. Again, the date of the Wayne County Catfish Tournament, June 3rd and June 4th. And that'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.